Play again. U. Play again. Heading.
Welcome back to
Assistant.
Castle Master. My liege, an alchemist has arrived in town claiming he has the formula for the Philosopher's Stone. Should we provide him with enough money to complete his project?
Speak now, Mike. But speak. Speak.
The alchemist has made a fool out of you, sire. He has skipped town with your money without producing anything. Your wealth has dropped to 30. Your influence has dropped to 30. Sire, the Duke of Dayton has challenged you to a duel. Will you accept this challenge?
Speak now. Mike. Assistant.
Sorry, I didn't catch
you,
that.
Carmike.
Will you agree to duel the Duke?
Mike, but Mike. Speak now.
The Duke publicly mocks you for your cowardice. Your influence has dropped to 10. Be careful, sire, if your influence reaches 0, the king will have you banished as a fool. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers without your permission, sire. Shall we execute him?
Speak now.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. Peter Piper
you.
picked
Oh
a
my
peck
goodness,
of
oh my
pickled
goodness,
peppers
oh my
without
goodness,
your
here we go
permission,
again.
sire.
Mike. You. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, here we go again.
I didn't
With
catch
this time
that. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers without your permission, sire. Shall we execute him?
Is Mike. Speak. Assist. You. Is Mike. Castle. Assist. You. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, here we go again with this time twister again, but anyways, yes. Head. English. Speak now. Assistant. You. Is Mike. You. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, here we go again with this time twister again.
Peter Piper picked a peck of...
Speak now.
Shall we make a messy example of Peter Piper in order to scare the townsfolk, sire?
Speak now.
Bravo, sire. They will remember this day always. Your influence has increased to 30. Sire, a great deal of money is being spent combating illegal gambling. Should we legalize gambling and save ourselves the trouble?
Speak. My. Speak.
The citizenry is thrilled by this decision, and we make a steady profit by taxing the card games. Your wealth has increased to 50. Your influence has increased to 40. Congratulations, sire, you have survived for 5 turns so far. Survive for 20 turns more and Admiral Fernando de Costa will join your council. Sire, a man was apprehended on the Royal Highway riding his horse in excess of the speed limit. Should we fine him for this violation? The Royal Highway becomes known as one of the safest roadways in the land. In addition to the most boring, your wealth has increased to 70. Sire, the Duke of Dayton, a neighboring lord, would like you to marry his daughter. Will you marry her and create a bond between your two houses? The people love your new wife, and are thrilled by the pageantry of the noble wedding. Your wealth has
Mike.
dropped to 50.
You?
Your
I
influence
guess so,
has
so I'll take
increased
that
to
as a yes.
70. Your cousin, the Earl of Wigglesley, has sent you a priceless ornament for your birthday. Do you accept the gift, sire? We informed your cousin that his love for you is gift enough. He nevertheless seemed offended. Your influence has dropped to 50. Sire, our people are running low on firewood. Should we search for a new source of lumber? It seems a neighboring vassal has a perfect plot of land for harvesting lumber. Should we offer to buy the forested plot from his lord? The Lord is happy to make a deal with us and gives us a fair price for the land. Your wealth has dropped to 30. Your influence has increased to 70. Congratulations, sire, you have survived for 10 turns so far. Survive for 15 turns more and Admiral Fernando di Costa will join your council. Sire, the Baron of Bavaria believes we could both benefit from forming a strategic alliance. Should we have the Baron as an ally? The Baron has introduced us to a more distinguished class of lords. Our star is rising. Your influence has increased to 90. Be careful, sire, if your influence reaches 100, the king will feel threatened and have you executed. Sire, a group of horsemen from your army pillaged the farm of one of our citizens. Shall we make an example of these bad eggs? As you say, sire, we must support our soldiers. But I fear they will continue to pillage. Your influence has dropped to 70. Sire, a charlatan is hawking his wares in the public square. 2 children have already taken ill from his phony concoctions. Should we drown the swindler in the river? Should we force the charlatan to drink his own elixirs? The mothers of the sick children cannot believe we let him go without reprimand. Your influence has dropped to 60. Sire, an extortionist has arrived in town claiming to possess an obscene portrait of the Earl of Wigglesley. Should we spare your cousin the blushes and purchase the portrait? The Earl is most grateful that we destroyed the embarrassing portrait, and has compensated you handsomely. Little does he know that the portrait now hangs in your private bathroom. Your wealth has increased to 50. Your influence has increased to 80. Congratulations, sire, you have survived for 15 turns so far. Survive for 10 turns more and Admiral Fernando di Costa will join your council. Sire, 2 peasants have been arrested for killing a deer in the royal wood. Should we have them hanged in the public square? Our citizens are horrified by the harsh punishment handed out for a seemingly minor offense. Your influence has dropped to 60. Sire, great deposits of copper have been found beneath some of our farmlands. Shall we build a mine? Sire, the farmers are threatening us with revolt if we dig up their farmlands. Shall we abandon the mine project? Very well, sire. We shall leave the peasants with their farms. Sire, the Baron of Bavaria has sent you one of his famous golden cows. Will you accept it? The citizenry complain about the animal's foul stench, but you are able to sell its golden milk for a handsome profit. Your wealth has increased to 70. Sire, a traveling circus has asked to set up in town for a few days. Should we allow them to set camp inside the city walls? Our people go wild for the unique attractions. The festivities prove profitable for everyone. Your wealth has increased to 90. Be careful, sire, if your wealth reaches 100, the king will have you executed in order to steal your fortune. Your influence has increased to 80. Congratulations, sire, you have survived for 20 turns so far. Survive for 5 turns more and Admiral Fernando de Costa will join your council. My liege, Lady Linden has sent you a beautiful portrait of herself. Will you accept it? Your visitors are impressed by the painting and often comment on it. Your influence has increased to 90. Sire, it's been discovered that someone has been forging counterfeit coins. Should we issue a new batch of coins with a unique emblem? Should we recall the old coins to ensure there is no counterfeit being traded? The people are angry at having to trade in their old coins for new ones, and this endeavor has cost us a great deal. Your wealth has dropped to 70. Your influence has dropped to 80. Sire, the Earl of Wigglesleigh has heard that we are in dire financial standing. He has offered us a generous loan to keep us afloat. Will you accept? The Earl is happy